driver of this new industrial revolution is something that I'm calling cognitive leverage. Most of the growth in our economies for the last 30 or 40 years has come from financial leverage, right? Interest rates have been insanely low for almost as long as we can remember. And this allowed companies to borrow, to buy companies, to hire staff, to buy capital equipment. I hate to say it, those days are never coming back, right? There's no more 0% or negative interest rates. But you know what is coming and has arrived? Cheap intelligence, cheap cognition. It's abundant. But the question now is, what are you going to do with it? Where are you going to apply it? The winners are going to be the firms that don't just use the most AI, but the ones that amplify the right judgments, the right decisions, the right actions. It's not the capacity of AI, it's its configuration that matters. Honestly, we're going to struggle with this, right? You saw the CEO of Shopify said recently, before you can hire anyone in my firm, you have to prove to me that a machine can't do this job, right? It's kind of hiring inversion. Now, I'm not sure that's the right way to think about this, but it's probably even more dangerous when you have workforce compression. Jack Dorsey recently fired half of his company, right? You thought Elon Musk was bad with the chainsaw, right? Jack Dorsey just kind of cut his business to 6,000. He said, oh, AI agents means everyone's super productive now. I just figure he probably would have got rid of more of them, but those guys had better contracts. This, that he said, was we're improving our revenue per employee. This is just weird maths, right? You get rid of half your company, of course your revenue per employee goes up, but doesn't mean that that was a driving factor in leading to their productivity. It just means you chopped half the tree down. So something deeper is going on, and I think the most successful companies aren't going to be the ones that think like this, but the ones that really try to understand where the new source of leverage is going to come from, right? I mean, look at Canva, right? They recently deployed AI agents to about 500 of their employees to automate multi-step workflows in areas as diverse as marketing and software and operations. They realized they could save 30,000 hours of manual work and about $1 million in annualized value creation. It's just small steps, right? But at an even grander scale, look at NVIDIA, right? NVIDIA uses AI agents not just from writing marketing copy, but in cybersecurity, chip design, software engineering, AI verification. I mean, this is core business activities. And Jensen Huang said recently, in 10 years' time, they will hopefully have 75,000 employees. They've got about, I think, about 42,000 now. But those employees are going to be super busy because those 75,000 employees will be working with 7.5 million agents. So the idea is, for every person that you have, are you getting enough operating and cognitive leverage by giving them the tools they need? In fact, Jensen said, if I have a software engineer being paid $500,000 a year and he or she is not spending $200,000 worth of tokens to do their job, we're having a serious conversation, because that is someone who's not properly leveraging their human capabilities and judgment. So if you think about this, in the old days, we designed firms around tools, right? But in the decade ahead, they will be designed around how intelligence flows through an organization. And when that flow is poorly configured, work gets stuck off in handoffs, in updates, in processes. When it's designed well, the machines absorb the friction. People can focus on judgment, decisions, and impact. So to answer my question I asked you before, two different companies, they adopt the same AI tools. One becomes 10% more efficient. Yay, ROI. But the other becomes 10x more valuable. Same technology, different configurations of intelligence.